So what's up, everyone? In case you're here, please let me know. I'm going to be recording a video for my YouTube channel, asking you guys what's your question. In case you have a question you want me to answer, then I will just answer it. It doesn't matter what it is. Of course, I'm looking at the chat right now, so I will just choose between those questions. But I feel like you guys should have really good questions for me, since I don't really answer them on stream. Alright, there's a good question. How do you use online to practice without developing bad habits? I feel like the main thing you need to have in mind is literally that. That when you're playing online is like, yes, a little bit similar to offline. To be honest, every time I play offline, I'm always like, dude, maybe it is not too different. And then when I start playing offline, I feel like, dude, I'm stupid, because like, the more I play online, the more I feel like, yeah, dude, it's the same thing. I'm just getting worse. But then I go to offline, and it's actually different. Like, people that say there's not much different, it's because like, they are not really used to offline yet, because they are used to play online. People like me or like other top players that literally everything they did was playing offline. It will be super complicated for us to get used to online. But not having bad habits when you go offline. Pretty much like, first thing, you're not gonna take online seriously. I don't think it helps. You will only get mad. And just keep that in mind. There's nothing wrong with it. Just keep that in mind that like, you just don't need to have those bad habits that you're doing online. Like things that you do online, like desperate option, desperate air dodge, or like you try to approach like a cow, like that doesn't work offline. Unless you're playing like against someone bad for sure. Who do you think have the highest chances of becoming a new first player in the world? I think it will probably be Mars, since he's the only person that has like, well, him and Sora, but I think Mars does it more. The fact that he's beating me so many times. Like, even if he doesn't win the tournament, he beats me in losers, so he beat me in winners. Like, I've been in loser bracket a lot of times because of him. Because I get to play him in winners, and even though I still win all my matches from losers, I get back to winners finals, or like losers finals, sorry. And I beat Mars, he's still like the person that has beaten me the most. Since I started being the best, pretty much, since Joker came out. PT can be slow main, yeah, I don't think the character has been explored that much. Like Tweak did it, Leffen did it, but I still think there are plenty of other things you can do with the character. You can see it when I'm playing Pokémon Trainer, that like, even though I don't practice the character, I'm still really good with it, because like I just have the idea of what you can do with the character. Where's Sephiroth on the tier list? He's top tier for sure. Top tier offline, high tier. Yeah, did I say top tier offline? Yeah, top tier offline and high tier online. It's way better offline. You get so many things. Your combos will never miss. You just gotta keep practicing. The Faker collab will happen. You guys need to stop asking. Of course it will happen. It was supposed to happen already, but the quarantine started, so I just couldn't go to Korea. So I just didn't do anything. Like T1 had a lot of plans for me when I went to Korea. But the like 2 weeks after I got picked up by T1, like the pandemic happened. Well, it started. So I don't think I will go to Korea anytime soon. And of course I will keep playing Joker, but like, I don't think I will try Sephiroth in offline tourneys until I try Byleth. I want to see how I do. If he doesn't work, because of course Sephiroth is a better character than Byleth, but there's more people exploring the character, having experience, and it will be harder to win. So, if I go Byleth and I get destroyed, like many people think I will, but I don't think I will, then I will start playing Sephiroth, since he will be like my secondary character as well. Just because he's better than Byleth, and I think he handles like the matchups Joker struggles with like a little bit better than Byleth, but I still want to try it. Do you think Mexican players are better than American players? I don't think they are. Potentially they could be. experience-wise, I don't think that's the case. A lot of people in Mexico don't really have experience. Because, like, they kind of travel, well, there are a lot of people that started playing online, but they never traveled to a tournament in Mexico City or any other part of Mexico. So I think not many people would, like if you, I don't know, man, like, the first time Nair fights, like, Tweak, I think it will be, like, a really close set, but I think Tweak will end up winning just because of experience. There are some crazy guys out there, man, you will never imagine. There's some guys, man, they're like, the guy, I'm pretty sure he was joking, I'm pretty sure, but he literally told me that if I wanted to date his girlfriend, he would let me do it in front of her. And I was like, that's kind of stupid to say, right? But alright. What went through my mind when I lost to Prodigy? To be honest, I wasn't really thinking about it because I'm the kind of guy that, losing a tournament match doesn't mean anything. Losing the tournament is what means something to me. So when I lost in winners, I was just like, shit, that sucks. But I was never like, oh, I suck, I'm gonna lose. I was never like that. I was like, I was checking my bracket. I saw that it was a good path. That was like, I can win. I can win. And that's probably why my mentality is really big. Or really good. I don't think I'm the kind of person that, like, when he loses, just like, man, I lost, I don't know what to do. For me, losing is losing a tournament, not losing in winners. For me, is losing a tournament. Are you ever too confident? I'm always really confident. That's probably also one of my weak points. When things doesn't really go my way, I start getting, like, frustrated. And I start getting mad at myself because I'm not really playing my best. But that usually never happens because, like, being too confident, it's not like being, like, stupid about it. Like, you always need to, like, be grounded. You just can't be like, oh, I'm the best, nothing can happen to me. Because if that happens, then you would start losing your shit. But yeah. Like, if you tell me, hey, man, can you beat this guy? I would be like, yeah, like free. I want to answer the questions that you guys might be waiting for. First, when is my Joker guide coming out to my YouTube channel? I'm thinking about uploading it to my YouTube channel on the 20th of this month. It is my birthday and I think it will be amazing to have my guide ready for my birthday so you guys can watch it in my honor. But if it doesn't happen, then I'll probably just upload it next month. But it's getting ready and it's getting good. And why don't I play Joker of online? Because I think it's hard to play and my playstyle is not really fixed for... It's not really fit for online play. That's why I try to play other characters that I might find easier. But I still play the character. If you guys asking if I will make him offline, yes, I will. I'll probably say that the most nervous I've been, it was in Zero Saga. It was my first big tournament. It was definitely my first time winning a big tournament. And the fact that I was just still like the Mexican guy that was trying to be the best, and not many people thought I was like really good. I even remember that like there were some like people in the crowd that were like trash talking me in the crowd because I was beating them. Like I remember my loser bracket in that tournament was like really big. I literally beat every single good player in that tournament. It was probably the time that I've been like, I was shaking after it happened. I was like, did I really just did it? I guess I've been nervous in other tournaments, but nothing like the first time. I think that first tournament was really what made me better. I don't think if I won that, I would have like beat the same guy. It's like when I was telling you the other day that things happen for a reason. I think it's one of those things. I don't think I was playing that well, but everyone was playing really bad to the point where I was just allowed to win. Because I remember I went Marth for every single matchup, and I ended up winning. Then the next time I tried Marth for the other guys, or for like the same matchups, I started losing because people got better at playing me. But that Zero Saga tournament was definitely like one of the most important, at least if we're talking about a Smash 4 or like the start of my career. Understand the game. That's the first thing you need to. That's the first thing you need to do. Next game is practice a lot, learn the frame data and stuff. To be honest, there's a lot of things. If I wanted to teach you how to get better at Smash, I would just like make a video dedicated to that. But the best way, if you want the simple answer, is just like understand the game, play a lot, play with people better than you. Choose like your character for sure. You can't be good with like a really bad character, or like not like one of the best. And besides that, is like you can probably just play online, I guess, for now, since there are not really online like offline tournaments happening. I guess you could practice like that. I don't recommend it to the point where like you play online the whole day, but I think it's definitely good. Something that you should do. It is just part of the competition. I know. And I think I understand it, like, pretty much. Usually I never feel bad because I've been in that position as well. I remember when I was really bad at the game. Of course, I'm not saying everyone I beat and they start crying is bad. Of course not, because I can't really say that. But when my opponents get emotional after losing, it's like, man, what can I tell you? I've been in that position. You're trying to be the best. You're trying to beat the best player, and you were so close to do that, and that's why you get emotional. Like, it's not a bad thing. It's actually like a really good thing that you show your emotions. Like you're not afraid to show them to the camera or like the people watching the tournament at the moment. I think that's a really good thing to do. But of course, I would never feel bad for them because, well, I know that that's part of the competition, and I want to win. If I'm gonna make someone cry because I win, then I won't feel bad because I want to win. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, if someone like cries and starts being crazy, then I might be like, oh, that sucks. But if you cry and get emotional about the game, that's something that everyone does, so it doesn't really matter. I'm still gonna beat your ass, dude. But alright, I guess I will just stop doing this for now. I think I answered the most important question.